CG, where we're just a couple gamers. It's your boy Smooth,
So, G.
and we are back with another episode of Grand Gangster Wars, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the Summit Arena Final Four, so it is absolutely getting down to the crunch time, as some would call it, as far as the competition is involved in the Summit Arena. We are down to the Final Four, so everything is very just intense right now, and you know we were pinned up against our own family members. If you guys were paying attention in the last stream for GGW, we were talking about how we normally were going up against Death Row family the entire time, but now it seems as though they're pinning us up against our own in the Final Four because Jack had to take on Phoenix. And before we get into all that, I want to go ahead and take this moment to bring up the live chat, get it into the community. Let's go ahead and get that in there really quickly. What do you think about the Summit Arena as a whole there, OG?
Well, I think it's good, You get to test on other people, this, that, and the other thing, you know what I mean?
Yep.
See what everyone's working with, get a feel for what's going to happen, once you battle these people,
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's good. It's fair to, definitely fair to have that, of course, because you want to always strive to be better.
Oh man, 100%. And to be honest, about like as far as the Summit Arena goes for me, I like the fact that you have to face off against your own teammates every once in a while because it makes it really feel like they're it's all about the win, right? At the end of the day, is about being champion. So even the only thing I don't even think you can throw a fight in this, right? Like even if you wanted to, like let's just say I wanted to let Jack have it, right? I don't think there's really a way to throw that kind of fight. If anything, it's like you have to do it. Like you have to go through. Sorry, Jack. I have to knock you out, type of thing. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we're talking about because we don't have that much time. All right, guys, we have to take the bridge in approximately 28 minutes. Shout out to Jack. We got Jack in the building right now.
What's up?
Guys, this is intense right here. Okay. So as you can see right here, we have the final four. But if you go to round 8 here, you can see how we got there. Okay. So it was the Godfather versus me, and you can see that down at the bottom. And the Godfather beat me. Okay, Godfather beat me, and then it was Jack versus H4 V4. All right, and this is on the left-hand side. If you guys can see this here, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and play these fights here for you, so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. Let's go ahead and play this one here. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, this is exciting for me, bro. Like I've been waiting for this all day, bro. All right, so you've got Jack versus H4 here, and they are clashing in the center. What I'm seeing right now is both parties are using different enforcers. It looks like Jack has Belt and Tuco, which are going to take on a crap ton of damage. Everybody knows Belt lasts pretty long in the fight here. The difference being that H4V4 is still using his Daniel. His Daniel up here at the top of the screen, guys, on the right-hand side, is supposed to be boosting all of his troops here. But it looks like Jack is going to lose his enforcer first. So Jack just lost an enforcer, and technically H4V4 should be in the lead right now. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see Jack's main enforcer use his motorcycle to do massive damage to H4V4, to all of the troops. They all took some heavy damage there, all at the same time. And then it looks like H4V4 is using Daniel to boost the rest of his troops up a little bit to activate their skills. But at the same time, Jack's Tuco is extremely damaged. The question being, is his Tuco going to be able to recover? Can he recover his Tucos health before he goes out of the fight, because both sides right now are about ready to lose their main enforcers here. Jack has Tuco, and he also has dang it, what's the guy that looks like Vin Diesel? I always forget his name. Gavin? No, Arthur?
Arthur, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Arthur. Yeah, Tuco and Arthur. Those are his two top. But it looks like H4V4 lost his Gavin first. Or I'm sorry, his Arthur first. He lost his Arthur. Wait, is it Arthur or Gavin? I'm so confused right now. I'm sorry about that. I did. Huh?
It's Arthur.
It is Arthur. Okay, yeah. So H4V4.
Sunglasses and the motorcycle.
Yeah. Yep.
Like Vin Diesel, yeah.
So I think that was the difference maker in this fight, was that H4V4 is not using Tuco, who does tons of AoE damage, area of effect damage, and also he lost his Arthur. So now both sides have lost their Arthurs, and it looks like H4V4 still, his Daniel is just sticking it out in the fight, guys. It's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. And this is a very, very close fight. I mean, across the board, you can see at the top of the screen, it is just neck and neck the whole way. But now, I'll give you this. Jack's belt and his gunner capo enforcer is just absolutely tanking all of this damage that H4V4 has been putting out since the beginning. And then H4V4 is about ready to lose his Daniel. His Daniel is gone. And now it is a 2-on-2 fight here. And I'm understanding now why Jack won this fight over H4V4. It was the fact that he had his Arthur, he had his Tuco, and they did tons of damage per second. And it really, really helped him in this fight. And also his belt is just like invincible. Jack's belt just stands there and takes it all day.
That dude's strong right now.
Bro, he just stands there and takes it, bro. He eats every single punch that is thrown his way. It's really kind of impressive. And yeah, he really, what he does is he wears the opponent down. You know what I'm saying? He's like Floyd Mayweather. The way Floyd Mayweather just kind of, he just wears his opponent down. He doesn't have to do much. Right. He just stands there and he'll dodge and dodge and dodge, and like he'll just take the damage without, and then he'll walk away looking the same as he did when he got in the fight. It's really, really, really impressive. Okay.
That was a good fight.
What's that?
That was a really good fight.
That was a very good fight, dude.
Actually, yeah, that was great.
So then we had Phoenix and Frankenstein. So we're gonna check that fight out. All right. So immediately, what I'm seeing is I see belt. Frankenstein's got belt. Let me see. Is that Okada?
Yeah.
He's got belt. He's got Okada. Yep.
And Audrey.
Yep, Audrey, yep.
Gavin and Tuco.
Ooh, dude, this is gonna be a good fight too, though. I see. Phoenix's Tuco is not getting any heals. He's not really getting much support. And also, it looks like, oh no, oh okay. So Frankenstein, he's using Okada as a support. And he should be taking a lot more damage than what he is, but he is getting absolutely demolished right now. And I'm guessing Tuco is the one doing most of the damage here. His Tuco is now half health, whereas Frankenstein's belt is still standing tall. He's at about 50% health, but Frankenstein lost 2 enforcers to Phoenix's 1 enforcer. So that's very interesting too. I'm curious about the setup here, because I know for sure Phoenix has some very good enforcers on his side. And again, I want you guys to note that these are BMF versus BMF. These are both my guys. I can't choose who I want to win. I'm very biased in this. But this is a very exciting fight here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Frankenstein just lost another enforcer, and really the odds are stacked up against him right now. His Audrey and his belt is getting whooped on right now. Tuco is still in the fight. He's got about a quarter health left. Let's see how long Tuco is going to stay in this fight. It's really going to be the deciding factor here.
Phoenix's Audrey hasn't even really moved that much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's wild.
He's still got Amy in there, too.
That's a great point. OG says Phoenix's Audrey has not moved in health. I mean, she is still full health. I'm going to have to look into that and see why that was. But Phoenix definitely cleaned up. It was the clear winner there. Okay, so then we have Exodus was fighting Achilles, and Exodus got that win.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this fight here.
That's DTR, right?
Yep, that is
Yeah, let's check it out.
Exodus is
Check it out,
DTR versus our BMF Achilles. This looked like initially is going to be a very even fight, but I'm seeing some deciding factors here that might really play into this. Now remember, in the last fight, Audrey's health was super high, right? The entire time it didn't go down. But if you're looking at Exodus's Audrey's health is not standing as tall as the last fight against Phoenix's Audrey, right? So that's the first thing I'm noticing. Also, I'm noticing Exodus is using Daniel. He's using Okada. I think it's not Carl. It's the other gunner. I think. Let's see. He's got.
Yeah. He's got that girl bomber too.
Yep, and I'm seeing Gavin and Claire and Tuco okay, so I'm seeing two things here that are very interesting. I'm seeing Audrey's health is almost to 0 and Tuco's health is almost to 0, but I think that's because they put Achilles might have Tuco in the wrong spot. He might have him positioned wrong, which might be why he's already DOA. So now this is interesting because Audrey's out. That might have been his best capo on Exodus's side. I think Tuco most likely was probably one of the best capos over there. He's now out of the fight. It is now a 3-on-3 situation. Wait. Yeah, 3-on-3 situation.
3-on-3.
Wow, this is a quick one, guys. There's not a lot of defense going on here. It's all damage per second. I'm noticing we have 2 bombers on one side, 2 bombers on the other side, and then, dude, they have the same setup. They have 2 bombers, a defense, and a biker on both sides,
right.
Except for Exodus has a gunner. Oh, no. They have the same exact setup because Claire's a gunner. Wow, so that's why this was pretty much even. Wow. That's insane.
You know the vibes.
Oh, man. Okay, so looks like Daniel's about ready to be out of the fight here. It looks like Okada and Gavin are doing work right now on the side of Achilles.
Hell yeah, that's the samurai guy.
Yep.
What's his name?
I thought
Maeda.
Oh, sorry, Maeda. I keep calling Okada. Dang it.
Okada's the big guy.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. Maeda.
He's in that too, bro.
I need to have like all my enforcer names right here in front of me from now on when I'm doing this.
Yeah, that was wrong. The other fight, Phoenix had Kelly, not Amy. Amy's in there right now with Edgar.
Okay. See, I got my names all wrong, guys. I apologize about that. I will have.
And you're right. That biker is Carl. That dude in there, the gunner.
Yeah.
It
is Carl?
That is
okay.
Carl. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like Maeda, I had no idea that Maeda could even take that much damage for that long. It makes me wonder. I'm going to have to go back and double check and look at Achilles Maeda because that thing has got to be just absolutely...
I like Maeda. I like that dude a lot.
He's got to be flexing right now. The last one on the list here we have, of course, is myself versus Godfather. This is going to be weird and fun to watch at the same time, but let's go ahead and take a look.
Yeah, let's see what's happening.
All right. So as you can see here, Godfather is using all all mythical capos here, except for the one at the bottom. All his enforcers, all enforcers are red. Also, it looks as though. Oh yeah. So you can see here, I have no healing going on my end. And I want you to pay attention to Godfather's gym. Now, I'm understanding like what's going on here because he's got Jim for a support enforcer, which is just going to be throwing out heals to everybody in the AoE area. You can just see that heal go up and all of the health go up.
He's not even taking much damage.
Yeah, he's not taking much damage at all. That Jim, the support enforcer, is absolutely wild. Like, he is going to throw health down on everybody around him. Like, really, the key to beating that enforcer is to get him out of the fight early. And I'm still trying to figure out how that's possible, to be honest with you. So, as you can see, his Tuco barely took any damage. It looks like my enforcers were trying to focus on Jim a little bit. He's taking damage, but the rest of his enforcers are just really not. And so it really makes for a quick fight. And again, I talked about it the other day. You know, I feel like he knew something early as soon as that enforcer dropped, and he was like, I'm putting everything down on this enforcer. So, awesome fight, and I want to give a round of applause to everybody involved here. We have the final four, guys. We have Godfather and Exodus and Jack and Phoenix. So that's going to be a very interesting fight. I want to go quickly to these the ranking here. All right, and just so you guys can see what the rewards look like for the final four here, guys. You got a 30-day Godfather title, which is very cool. The Godfather gets the Godfather title. It's kind of ironic. And then, of course, you have diamonds, mythical enforcer shards, and a bunch of 3-hour speed ups, which are very cool. So right here, guys, when you go to the semifinals, you're going to see that Jack has beat Phoenix, and you will see that Godfather has beat H4V4. And let's go ahead and take a look at these fights, because these right here are going to kind of give us a bird's eye view of what to expect between this Godfather versus Jack fight, which I'm very, very excited for. So let's go ahead and watch Phoenix versus Jack.
Let's get into it.
Oh boy. All right. So again, we have Jack's belt. It's going to be interesting to see Jack's belt take on Audrey and Tuco from Phoenix. It's going to be very interesting here. But you have Arthur and Tuco on Jack's side as well. I mean, those it's going to be very interesting. Immediately, Jack is pulling ahead just a little bit. He's damaged Phoenix. As soon as the fight starts, Phoenix took a bunch of damage. It looks like those enforcer skills were activated very quickly. Okay, so Jack's Okada and Phoenix's Okada are about ready to be both out of the fight. And it's moving very quickly. Whose Okada is going out first? Okay, so Phoenix's Okada just went out first. So now it is a 4 versus 3 situation here. He really has to take advantage of that. When you've got a 4 versus 3 or 3 versus 4, you've got to take advantage of that. Get as much damages as you possibly can. What I find very interesting, though, is that Jack and Phoenix's Okadas both went out at the same time, and both of their Tucos are also about ready to go out at the same time. Another thing to note is that if you look at the enforcers at the top on both sides, you got Audrey, you've got Gavin, Arthur. They are both not really taking much damage at all, right? So you have to kind of keep an eye on that and wonder, why are they taking like no damage? They've got to be in the back row, and it's got to be because both the Tucos on both sides are in the front, taking as much damage as they possibly can for the team. But dang, there goes Jack's Tuco. Jack's Tuco just went out of the fight. And now again, you have an even 3 versus 3 situation, but maybe not so even, because it looks like Phoenix's Carl is taking a lot of damage here. Phoenix's Tuco just went out of the fight. So now you have again a 3 versus 2, which is interesting that Jack had 2 chances at a 3 versus 2 here by taking out Phoenix's enforcers early. But now Phoenix is going to run into the issue of having to fight Belt and also Carl at the same time, while they're getting that motorcycle damage across the face. So this is very interesting here to see. And to be honest with you, this might have a lot to do with formations. I happen to know that both of these guys, Jack and Phoenix, have some great enforcers. And so this is interesting to see. Very interesting to see.
This is a tough fight too.
This definitely is a tough fight. And I think that maybe Belt might be complimenting Carl here, because Belt's taking the damage while Carl, who is DPS, is going to be laying down lots of firepower. So, very interesting. Oh, I hear that motorcycle. That motorcycle is going in right now. Wow.
No.
Wow. Wow, that is... Yeah, they do, huh?
That gunner is Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix, not Carl. Yeah, Phoenix. See? That's why I need you here, bro. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
No, Phoenix is one, but he's still staying in there, though. I can't believe it.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh, man. I heard Belt just smash the ground. Wait, who's using Jim? Who's got Jim? I can't see.
Jim?
Yeah, somebody's got Jim in their march here. I want to say that's Jack.
Maybe.
Somebody had Jim. Yep, Jack's got Jim. Okay, so Jim is throwing in heals here, keeping Jack in the fight.
Oh, yeah, yep.
That was
Well,
huge. That was huge.
Phoenix is getting healed a little bit, too.
Is he?
But I think that's from Audrey. Right?
No, I'm seeing Jim's face pop up.
He's got clear, too.
Oh, that is Phoenix. No, that's Phoenix getting healed. Jack's in the bottom. Jack's on the bottom. Wait, what? No, it keeps switching.
Yeah, they both have... Phoenix has Audrey and Clear. I think.
I wish we could click on stuff and be able to see. Yeah. Oh man, this is good, guys. We are 8 minutes away until Jack fights Godfather, guys. Woo! Don't forget to put your bets in. You're definitely gonna want to put your bets in. I'm very biased, obviously. So I'm gonna have to go with my man Jack, even if that means losing some money. Jack, I gotta go with you, bro. Like Godfather. And then wait, first of all, can we get a round of applause? That was big. That was really, really big. So congratulations to Jack. You had really had to work for that one, buddy. You well-deserved win. I'll give you that much. And then nothing against H4V4. He got bested by his own family member, Godfather, which is so interesting to think of because I see these guys all the time. But it is very interesting to see how this played out so evenly across the board the entire way. Shout out to the developers for thinking about all of this. It hurts my brain to think that the developers had to put so much thought into all of this. So shout out to them and shout out to H4V4 and Phoenix. You guys did great. And now, on to the...
Good fight. Real good fights.
Interesting.
It's gonna be that much tougher when we fight head up.
Yep. Yes, it is.
That's a good thing. Always.
It's weird that it's... Oh, okay, so it's making me... Wait, I can't bet yet. That's why. Okay, so we're going to look at the betting log here. Nothing against Phoenix. I bet on Jack, and I won 3,000 chips tonight. So that is why I'm like, yeah, if I got to lose a little chips, that's fine, because Jack won me some chips. And then, of course, I had to go with Godfather over H4V4, not because of anything other than I've been pocket watching Godfather. I've been watching his pockets. So I understood the assignment, and I got that one as well. If you guys want to take a look back at some of the bets that I won here. So I took Achilles over Fear. Shout out to Fear. And Achilles won. Water Friends versus Godfather. Godfather smashed on Water Friends. It was Frankenstein versus Kois, and I got that win. I bet on Frankenstein. And then it was R Jack versus Death Rose Death Wolf, and our boy Jack won that one. Then it was H4V4 versus Crash. Shout out to Crash, by the way. Got that win with H4. And now you guys are basically all caught up here. But I do want to take a second to again congratulate everybody that made it into the Final Four, and congratulate Jack over his win on Phoenix, and congratulate Godfather over his win on H4V4. You guys are amazing. I look forward to running this whole thing back whenever they bring this thing back, and it's going to be very, very fun. What are your final thoughts on the Summit Arena after everything you just see play out?
Well, sorry, I was getting a text.
You're good, buddy.
What about the arena?
Yeah, after
everyone,
the
everyone,
okay. Let me ask you this: out of those 4 fights, which one was your favorite?
I like the probably the Phoenix Jack fight. That was
cool. Mine too. That was mine too.
That was a really good one.
It was so close.
They were all great fights.
Do you foresee more of this kind of stuff being implemented in the games pretty soon?
I would hope so.
Me too.
I mean, and this type of stuff is definitely good for competition and everything, because you'll end up finding out what people are doing, what they're using. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you have to try to go back and block that, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever, yep. Which is good for the events we're gonna probably have coming up when we have to get with each other. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, like, what if they bring back that first-person shooter or the racing thing, right? And they do the same exact thing they just did, but with the first-person shooter and the racing, where you can go back and watch other people racing or other people's matches in the first-person shooter. Bro, that would be amazing, because for a couple reasons. Number one, Jack said that, and I don't remember this part, but Jack says that you could pick your cars to race in, right? Yeah. So imagine you've got like crappy cars, but Jack's got one of the best cars in the game. I can watch him race in the best car and see how touchy the steering is. I can see how good it drifts around corners. You know what I'm saying? I can watch and really memorize how they're racing, and I think that'll come in huge handy. Also, if you're able to actually do a play-by-play, and I can give you guys a Final Four or whatever it is, play-by-play, watching other people do the first-person shooter, bro.
Oh, yeah.
This game is so next generation. But listen, guys, we've only got 3 minutes until it's time to take the bridge. If you guys are in server 1, get off of my live stream right now. Get the hell in game and prep up, because and buff up. Get your attack damage buff on right now. Guys, I got to get the hell out of here, because we're about ready to take a level 3 bridge. Speaking of which, I got to call all my troops home right now because it is time to teleport near the bridge, guys. So get the hell in game if you guys are in server 1. And if you guys are in server 2, 3, 4, or 5, don't go anywhere, guys, because we'll be right back with another live stream. Anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here, OG?
No, this is going to be fun. Let's get it.
Let's get it, y'all.
Get to the bridge.
See y'all in just a minute. Peace.